Toon Jam. Toon Jam. Hello and welcome to Toon Jam. I'm Matt.
And I'm Jaina.
And today we are getting swampy with Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing was a 1991 TV series, animated and based on the Vertigo/DC Comics superhero character Swamp Thing. The series was short-lived. The pilot episode airing on 31st of October 1990, followed by 4 additional episodes airing weekly. It aired also in Canada and in the UK.
Oh,
Funnily enough.
yeah.
And was produced by, guess who?
Deke.
Animation City. The series corresponded with, get this, Kenner's Swamp Thing action figure collected series in 1990. Despite the animated series' brief run, various merchandise was produced in the 1991, resulting in the only significant marketing platform ever created for the character. So 5 episodes and 500 toys or whatever.
Yeah.
Ridiculous amount of toys. It features characters such as Swamp Thing, Anton Arcane,
Yeah.
and then we've got like, I think these were made for, they might not have been, but they possibly were made for the cartoon. They seem to me as they were Skin Man.
Yeah.
They were at least changed a lot for the cartoon.
Yeah.
Weed Killer, Dr. Demo. He was apparently a rhyme-speaking snake-like voodoo doctor who transformed into the Fang serpent monster, which you do see in this episode.
Yeah.
I don't remember him talking in rhymes.
No, neither
but
do I.
there you go. Then there's some of the good guys that help him out are Tomahawk, who owns the swamp. Apparently, he's the part ranger of some sorts, who is a Native American ally to Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
He is very stereotypical in the way he talks.
Yeah.
He's like Tonto from Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
And then probably my favourite named character, Bayou Jack,
Yeah.
who's an African-American Vietnam veteran and ally of Swamp Thing. Later becomes temporarily 4th, spoiler alert, Unman. Half human and half mantis. I did not see that.
Oh, man. Bayou Jack.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I might have to revisit.
I know. Yeah, so first thing I want to say was there's no way this wasn't made entirely for action figures and merchandise. 100%. And did you know there was a video game made for it?
Was there?
It was on the NES and the Game Boy.
Really?
Yeah, in 1992. Were met with generally poor reception. There was also a handheld game made by Tiger. Is that one of them little ones where you just bought it's like a really cheap Game Boy that just had one
I think
game?
so, yeah. Like it was just, you couldn't change the cartridge or anything. It was just a game.
Yeah. There was also, get this, there's a paint by number kit made for it.
Yes.
A Battle for the Bayou board game.
Oh, yeah.
A t-shirt.
one t-shirt.
Children's slippers.
Nice.
A bot bag.
I love Swamp Things.
I know.
That'd be slick.
3 pencil sharpeners.
Oh, yeah. They had more pencil sharpeners than they did t-shirts.
Yeah. And oh man, this is amazing. A figural chalk resembling the Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps in an attempt to prevent consumers from confusing it as candy, the label of the chalk is especially curious, with the text hovering above the little figure with the words "I'm chalk." Much of the packaging of Swamp Thing merchandise featured the work of comic book artist Alfredo Alcala. Pretty fun facts there about
that's pretty
Swamp Thing.
good.
Yeah,
That t-shirt's going to be so rare, right?
it's got to be. They only made one.
Yeah. We went into print and we went out of print.
Instantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, slippers.
Yeah.
I'd wear them now.
Yeah. Do you reckon you put your foot in his mouth?
Oh
And then,
yeah,
this little weird nose
Swamp
thing
face.
goes over.
Yeah, that'd be well good.
Yeah.
Before we talk about anything, Did you ever watch it as a kid?
I don't think I did, no.
It was aired on here.
Yeah.
On here in the UK.
Yeah.
On apparently a channel called Children's Channel, which I don't think that's
they made
right.
that up.
I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children's Channel.
Children's Channel. Yeah, let me
What?
just double check that. But yeah, Children's Channel.
Yeah, we all know, Channel 84, Children's
Channel.
and terrestrial.
What a great.
There's only channels 1 to 5, but obviously
The Children's Channel, known as TCC.
TCC.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
Is that on like some weird Sky subscription?
Maybe.
Like you have to pay an extra £40 a
Yeah.
month to make sure you get the Children's Channel.
I wonder what else was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought you'd know about it. Super Mario Challenge.
What?
Connect 4.
Connect 4?
Connect 4.
A show of
Yeah.
Connect 4?
A live action quiz program around the world in 80 seconds.
Huh?
Yeah. There's a lot of quiz shows.
We
apparently.
missed out on the Children's Channel.
Barney and Friends.
Oh, yeah, I like Barney.
Bod.
Oh, yeah.
Care Bears. Charlie
Yeah.
Brown specials.
Yeah.
Christopher Crocodile, do you remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
There was loads on here. I mean, Mr. Ben. Mr. Men. Noddy.
Yeah.
Filbert Frog.
Nice.
The Shoe People. The Wombles. Tots TV.
All sorts.
There was all sorts on here. This was... I mean, you can go through the
Oh,
list.
yeah, that is.
How did this channel disappear?
Yeah.
Mr. Ben and
Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben in one channel. Yeah.
All the misters.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't watch it when I was a kid.
No.
But if I do know one thing,
Yeah.
that I know the theme tune
Yeah.
without ever having seen it because they've robbed it completely.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing,
Dinny, dinny,
you are amazing.
Dinny, dinny,
You make everything
dinny, dinny,
swampy. It's incredible.
Yeah. How did
You
they
know
get away
I'll be
with
posting
that?
this theme tune because you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They must have paid rights on something
God.
because it kicks in throughout the show,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Like
Yeah, it does.
we watched. So in the pilot, you basically get the birth of the Unmen,
Yeah.
which is just like, I don't know. Arcane seems to give people swamp formula and
Yeah.
they turn into mutants.
He puts it in like a blender or something.
Yeah, it's another case
It's like
of
a
like
smoothie.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I mean, how many?
Yeah.
Like, when you think you've seen them all,
Yeah.
and then you watch another, and it's just
Yeah.
like, how many times can you rip this show off?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Incredible. Yeah.
Basically the same. It's like the Street Sharks,
Yeah.
the Ninja Turtles, the whatever you want to call them, the Biker Mike, whatever it is.
Yeah.
This is another one of them.
Yes.
But with Swamp Thing.
With
At
Swamp
least
Thing.
Swamp Thing's like,
Yeah. Different.
in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But even that, they change it so it's just like, well, they don't really change it that much, but it is just like toxic goo
Yeah.
that makes him into Swamp Thing.
So it's basically
It's
a cell.
the same thing. It's got sort of a similar visual style as, it's probably a more serious, but similar to Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Like the people look more serious, but the monsters look just as ridiculous.
Silly, yeah.
And they're just as, without explanation, Mr. Skin. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're just
I
like,
did- yeah.
what the hell is going on with him?
I did wonder.
Is this a real? Is
'Cause-
this from the book and he has an actual backstory? But
Yeah.
in this, he doesn't.
Because I did wonder about that. Because it was like, I was like, are they trying not to say Batman or something? Because he was the Bat, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like every time Swamp Thing fights him, he's like, "Take that, Skin Man."
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
when was it? What is it? Skin Man? Like, what is that
Skin
coming
Man,
from?
yeah.
Like,
Sorry, I got Mr. Ben in my head still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
what does that mean? Like he was a man that had skin. He's now. I don't know.
I don't know.
That did. I'm glad that's been cleared up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no explanation for any of these people.
No.
Like,
Yeah. So his name,
Tomahawk.
Mr. Skin.
No, it is. I've got majorly confused there. We said too many misters.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah,
you
that's
know.
all right. Yeah, I was going to say
got-
that's a very different
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
That's a different
yes,
guy.
indeed.
Don't look him up,
No.
guys.
Don't. Unless you're over 18, then
Yeah, then
do what you want.
Yeah,
But yeah, big time.
yeah, Skin Man. No.
Skin Man.
No. Yeah,
The whole, when I will say though, of everything we've ever watched, nothing has come close to being made for toys so blatantly as this.
Yeah.
Like you watch stuff and you're like, this
Yeah.
was literally. They don't make them look like normal. Their cars are just toys.
Yeah.
The weapons they've got
Yeah.
are toys.
yeah.
Like his missile launcher, which is a toy missile.
They're
it's-
so impractical, aren't they? The
Yeah.
vehicles, like just say, "Hey, just get around the swamp," and this giant
And
weird
guess what?
tractor convertible.
They
thing.
were all toys.
I bet they were toys. Yeah,
It is ridiculous. I
Yeah.
can't believe how much. Like he's trying to catch frogs, and
Oh,
he's got
man.
that stupid
giant net.
giant net trapper.
Yeah. That
on
scene
his-
must have been 20 seconds long, but I was infuriated by the end of that. It was like trying to watch him. It was like getting blood out of his throat.
Yeah.
It was, oh man, so irritating. Just say, you can nearly get him, and it's like, why are you in that car?
What is
Just go
going
out
on?
and grab it. Like,
What are these two troublemakers
I know.
up to now?
Yeah, it did have a weird thing as well. Like it's clearly got some sort of like, it's very questionably on the PC line as well, because there's like native guy who's clearly about the environment.
yeah.
Black guy is obviously into voodoo and rhymes.
Yeah,
Apparently.
naturally, because the two
Yeah.
go hand in hand.
Yeah, and then like the two kids that are on polar opposites. Said there's like ginger white kid.
Yeah.
Like, and then like black kid with flat top. Like,
Yeah.
Who they just all look like they've pulled them from some
It's
weird
that time though,
place.
isn't it? You know when they were making the changes that needed to be made.
Yeah,
But they still
didn't know how to
realise-
execute
yeah.
it. Yeah,
So like
yeah,
they would have gone through fine, and
Yeah.
everyone watching it would have been like, "Yeah,
yeah.
good stuff."
Just like there he is.
except for the people that they're trying to appease.
Yeah,
They're just like, why have you done it? Like, why is a Native American just
Yeah.
like, oh, how, Comanche, no? It's ridiculous.
It's so bad.
Yeah, so pretty.
Yeah,
It's just ridiculous all around. It's just, I know they're trying.
Yeah.
They're trying.
but yeah, it just doesn't quite pan out, does it? Yeah,
Doesn't work well on a rewatch.
No.
Let's say. But it was 5 episodes,
Yeah.
so it obviously wasn't good enough.
no,
So you kind of have to take that into account. That
yeah, that's true. Someone
though- yeah,
stepped in and was
exactly
like,
and said
no.
no more of this.
Skin man,
You've
no.
got enough to sell your toys.
Yeah,
Jeff off.
get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird. I think another thing as well is that like it strays pretty far from the tone of the comic. Right.
Oh, I mean,
like,
at this point, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's one of those things where I think the early comic,
mm,
before Alan Moore took over,
yeah,
was just more like swamp fighting.
yeah,
And
So,
then and then I think that was sort of changed.
yeah. 'Cause,
So
yeah,
it might be the case where, and I think like Len Wayne, or
Yeah.
I think that's how you say it, or
Yeah.
Wayne, he was like he was part of this anyway.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
okay with it.
mm,
But I mean, at this point, I imagine he's just like,
yeah,
money,
go for it.
yeah,
yeah, money.
yeah, in the same way like Ninja Turtles. sort of thing.
Exactly. Yeah,
And it was the time of it, wasn't it?
that's true. Yeah. They'd have never got that T-shirt made if they haven't
No,
agreed
yeah.
to the
And the
deal.
slippers.
Yeah,
And the 3 sharpness.
yeah. Like their design team is just like, we need to make 3 sharpness guys. We need to get some variation in there. It's so strange. But yeah, like because the comic got very dark, very
Yeah,
surreal.
it's like grim.
Yeah, you can't imagine that it's clearly not the same crowd that read the comic that were like, yeah, Swamp Thing, the series.
Yeah.
That's going for me because it's no, if the kids would not have enjoyed the
No.
comics and vice versa. Really.
Well, it's weird, isn't it? Because
Because
they made an old TV show. They made a new TV show.
yeah,
and they made a cartoon of it. It's like they really want to push Swamp Thing,
but he just doesn't.
Just doesn't land every time. I think the new one was a bit more. It wasn't necessarily people not liking it. I think it was to do with production issues, but
because so that one's on Prime now.
It's on Amazon Prime for us. I think in America it's on the DC streaming platform, whatever that is. But so there's stuff out there, and it's still going.
Because he is an interesting character. Like he's a cool idea, and I think I guess now as well with lots of environmental jazz going on, he's like a good go-to.
To do it,
But obviously the cartoon doesn't have the same ideas. No. They're like, we need a guy that's half bat, a guy that's half snake. We need Bayou Jack to come in.
And it is literally like swamp fighting. Because what are they doing?
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, like Swamp Thing's like when he gives Bayou Jack a swamp water gun.
Yeah.
Is this your water gun?
Yeah.
And he's like, hopefully you'll never have to use it.
Yeah, because what are the
and
consequences?
He's just like, okay, I'll just continue wearing it on my back.
Yeah,
like this
forever.
giant thing. Yeah,
like so strange.
Yeah,
I didn't get that. Yeah, and then even Arcane's just like a weird guy. Like
he's just like
not
Dracula.
Yeah.
In this weird 1700s military outfit with a coat and a cane until. Some swamp water falls on his face and he just becomes,
haggard.
He's got extra skin on his head and loses his hair.
That's it.
I don't really know what's going on.
It's so strange that his whole plan in this episode was bested because they let frogs into the lab. That's such a weird plot.
Oh, it's my experiment is at a delicate phase.
Get that beast, catch it. What?
Oh man. It's there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But there's nothing going on. It's just
really.
And who came up with the unmen?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What is that? My unmen.
That's the worst name.
Why? Where does that come from?
I know.
They were men, but then I unmanned them. Now they are the unmen.
How do you unman a man? What is that? The unmen.
Yeah, incredible. Well, shall we give that a rating then? Ooh. Shall we jump to ratings?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of t-shirts?
Yeah.
How many have you got in your collection?
Not enough.
Well, do you need one more?
Totally.
Then why not buy the new Swamp Thing t-shirt? There's only one in stock.
It's gone.
Okay, so here at Toon Jam, we have a 3-point rating system that is infallible. That is thumbs up, swampy. Thumbs down, hopefully you'll never have to use it. And shaky middle, the unmen. So good, bad, I don't really know
what that is.
So, Swamp Thing, episode 1.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Well, good points.
Yeah.
Bayou Jack.
Absolutely.
The theme tune.
Yeah.
Hilarious rip-off.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
That it is good. It is good.
Yeah.
And it isn't just a case of you sit there oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
It's you just love it.
Yeah. It really gets you ready for the show. Yeah. I don't know any other theme tune that really gets me in the zone.
Yeah.
For
Swamp Thing. You are
amazing. It's such good lyrics as well. On point. Also, we had Swamp Thing's origin in there as well.
Yeah.
So I guess that was something.
Yeah.
Saw a bit of how he became who he was.
Yeah. He writes a diary.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we find that out.
Yeah.
He introduces all the characters.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them, whether you like them or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad points. Everything else.
Yeah.
Unmen.
Yeah.
Horrible vehicles that you can't use. Too many
it's
frogs.
Upsetting.
Yeah.
It is so upsetting. The toy stuff is just this is when it went too far.
Yeah. The weird blender coffin that made the unmen that had no sense to it whatsoever. the two kind of like annoying kids that are like just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They get locked in the
Frog catching.
Yeah.
Miscreants.
They get locked in like the Jumanji loft of Arcane's house, and then Abigail Arcane just like pops her head up out the other door, like, "Hey guys!"
To reveal she's Swamp Thing's spy in the Arcane household.
Just
didn't
like,
cover that before. That's another facet to this intricate story.
So it's the web continues,
Ooh.
And so I mean, I think monster fights have been done in better ways. And that's clearly all this wanted to be.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's going to have to be a thumbs down.
Interesting.
For Swamp Thing.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, I felt that this show was ironic in the way that Swamp Thing doesn't like its main gripe, say, is pollution.
Yeah.
And this show is pollution. It's pure hot trash.
Yeah.
Burning up bad fumes, taking up time.
Yeah.
It is time pollution. It is hot garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolute rubbish.
Something would not approve.
No. But you can't deny that it is hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
And it's way too long.
Yeah.
But it's the kind of show that it can't be a short episode kind of show.
Yeah,
so
there's so much they're throwing at you. You have to watch it and fast forward.
And it really is offending. The toy stuff in it is like absolutely like, I wouldn't let my kids watch it.
Yeah.
It would be like, no.
Yeah, it's worse than
I don't like the way they do that. It's one thing to have stuff in but it's so horribly blatant that it's just like, no, bye. Yeah. I don't want anything to do with you. And we've covered the McDonald's cartoon.
Yeah.
So
we're not shy when it comes to marketing in cartoons.
So it is a real like firm thumbs down. I mean, you can see why they only made 5.
Yeah. How they got to 5, I don't know.
It must have been just no one watched it till the 5th one and was like, whoa,
shut it down.
Turn that off. But and Lord knows how they did so much.
I know.
Product-wise for it. If you had a pencil shot, can you please take a picture of it or something? Just send it to us because that is like.
Yeah, I want to see how that works.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have enough ideas to make more than one T-shirt, but they were really their R&D when it came to pencil sharpeners.
The stationery team was on point.
Those guys,
no pun intended,
were innovating time after time.
So there you go. Well, 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
Could have guessed it.
Yeah.
But there you go. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to rate and review us. It really helps people find us and gives us a nice little rating for the show too. You can get in touch with us and give us any recommendations or let us know what you thought or just say hello at the 3 unmen of the internet, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at ToonJamPod. And until next time, you stay swampy.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening. If you want to help the show keep going, you can be extra jammy by heading over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/ToonJamPod. Here you can get a shout out on the show or unlock bonus episodes. Ratings and reviews anywhere you listen to the podcast also really help us out. So thank you and stay jammy.